I'm going to be doing my podcast on film through the years using some of my favorite films from the 60s until the present. In the 1960s, Alfred Hitchcock came out with Psycho and The Birds, which are groundbreaking films for horror and film in general. Also in the 60s, Stanley Kubrick came out with Spartacus and 2001, which was the groundbreaking film for sci-fi. The 1960s also introduced the spaghetti western pioneered by Sergio Leone and Clint Eastwood in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. The 1970s introduced violence and profanity strongly into film, with films such as The Godfather, Taxi Driver, and A Clockwork Orange. These movies are groundbreaking and set the path for many films to come. What was done in the 70s with violence and profanity in film was only emphasized in the 80s with movies like Al Pacino's Scarface, Raging Bull, and movies like The Shining. The films of the 1990s took inspiration from films of the past, but added new things with different film techniques and new acting techniques. Movies like Goodfellas, Casino, Pulp Fiction, Fight Club, and The Shawshank Redemption opened up whole new genres that people had not previously been familiar with. The 2000s introduced big-budget, high-dollar films. Movies like Inception and The Dark Knight show what is possible with special effects and sound. The 2000s also put new spins on classic crime stories with movies like The Departed and Snatch. Now that I've showed you a few of my favorite movies from these eras,